Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Okay. So, how is everybody today? Our Miss Arlene will not be joining us, but we're going to say hello to her anyway. And then we're going to say hi to KK and Christine and Francis. How is everybody doing? Whew. Tell y'all, it has been one of them days. All righty. Hello, Miss Linda. How you doing? Get this one open. Make a mess with it. Yeah, that's good. It's always good. I love making a mess with glue. Okay. All right, so we're going to let that sit. I'm going to clean up this giant mess I just made. You know, this stuff always works really well when the camera's not on. Okay. That picked up some over here. Okay. And let me get it off my scissors, off my pliers here. Okay. So we're going to let that drain. I need more book binding glue, so we're going to let that drain. Good morning, Amy. All right. All right. So I have a book that I've already gutted. And I've already reinforced the spine. And put some Tyvek on it. I think I did this for a video. I'm not sure anymore. But I can't get in there with those scissors. So we're going to use the old razor blade. So I'm just going to trim this Tyvek off the end here. And I'm covering this book over, so I don't care if I tear it up a little bit. No big deal. Good Lord, why do things always work better when you're off camera? Okay. Bye, KK. There we go. All right, so I have this on here, and I'm going to just add a little bit of glue because for some reason I didn't glue this all the way to the edge. So we'll add a little more glue just to glue that down. And this is a Reader's Digest. I know it looks really odd because it doesn't have that like typical patterned Reader's Digest cover, but it is a Reader's Digest. This is just like one of their classics or some crap like that. Who knows? But it is a Reader's Digest. So, but I'm not going to have any bookbinding glue, so we're going to go ahead and use this one for now because that's going to take a little while to make. Once I get this glued down, and all right, okay. All right, so we are working. Let me get it out. On a journal using Stamperia's Alchemy, and we saved some pieces. This is the ephemera pack that comes with it, and I have to be honest with you, it's all chipboard, so it's all thick, heavy pieces. So I don't know. And then we cut out some of the cut aparts, which were these tags, and we inked these up and put them on a piece of paper, and then we matted them so that they could be journaled on. So I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to use. We may have to use, we may have to peel these, some of these, because they are really, really thick. I thought they would be paper, but they're not. Now, we do have some paper pieces. Let me get this out of the way. We do have some paper pieces. Let's talk about what we did yesterday. So yesterday we cut these out. These were paper, and we cut them out and put them through the cold laminator. And I do have a hot laminator and a cold laminator, but we did these through the cold so that, you know, they were uber flexible. And we cut apart all of the journaling cards and these little square cards. And with the square cards, I haven't trimmed these down because I want to back them and mat them like we did the tags. And we still have these circles that I don't know what we're going to do with them. And that's it. Okay. So, I know I did this yesterday, but I forgot. So these are about 1 3/4, give or take. So let me go see if I have a 1 3/4 punch. I'm pretty sure I do. All right, I have a 1 1/4, but no 1 3/4. So we're going to see if I have any circle dies that will cut these. If not, we have to do them by hand. Shapes. Mm. And the answer is going to be no, I do not have one in that size. So we're going to cut them by hand. Ugh. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Ah, ah, ah. I might. I might. Hello, Alicia. Say hello. We don't bite. Well, Hags does, but you know. Ooh. Hags does, but we keep her on a leash, so that's too big. All right, we're going to try this one. All right. Let's try it on one we don't care about. And that would be probably this one. Let me see if that's going to ride right on the edge. Check this one. No, it's too wide. Okay, let's see. This is the closest one. I thought it was. All right. If this doesn't work, we have another option. Yeah, that's going to cut most of that off. Okay, that's not an option. It's okay. We have other things. Oh. Okay. So we do have other options. Okay. This is going to work. Maybe. It tends to move a little bit, so let's see. Okay, we can do this. All right. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have any, like, it doesn't have a rubber thing on the bottom, so it doesn't, like, stay in position. No, no, no. You stay right there. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to cut this out by hand, and we're just going to have to deal with my bad cutting. Because for some reason, it wants to turn when I get it at a certain point. Yep, we're going to do this because I got this one most of the way out, and I don't like it. All right. Yeah, I'm going to cut these by hand. We tried. We tried. Now we have to put up with my bad cutting. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I will try my best to get them as near perfect as possible. But I'm old, arthritic, carpal tunnel, and blind. So, you know, they're going to come out wonky. We all know they're going to be wonky. All right, they're not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, I got that one out, sort of. This is just a circle cutter. You can get this in most craft stores. It's supposed to have a little rubber foot on it, but I don't know where it went. It's in there. But the little rubber foot keeps it from moving, and I'm just too lazy to look through the drawer. So, yeah. So there's that. All right, let me cut these apart. So I want to save these if I can. Well, that's two. We're going to save that. All right, here we go. Number 3. Nobody should ever have to watch this. Nobody should ever have to watch me fussy cut. It's just bad. Okay. And then this one, we actually have to cut this thing here, so it's not so bad. This poor lady comes in for the first time, and what does she get? Fussy cut. At least I'm not cussy cutting. I'm behaving myself. It's because we have company. All right. This one's not perfectly round, so it's screwing with me. All right. All right, let's take a look. Hello, Lizzie. How you doing? Alchemy. Okay. Alchemy is an archaic term that is really kind of the pursuit of turning lead to gold. So alchemy is kind of, ancient scientists, wackadoodles. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see. All right. And we like this dark green and this dark blue because these are like really prominent colors. So I pulled a couple of sheets of some paper.
All right, I'm going back to bed now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Took my shower. That was it. Soft thing. Look at me like that. Look, I even got dressed.
You got dressed and everything? I'm so proud of you. I am so, so proud of you. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were so surprised.
No.
I even washed my hair.
Uh-oh.
Which is what did it. That pushed me right over the edge.
Was that what it was? The holding your hands over your head for 3 minutes? Get a little carried away here. I wasn't paying attention. Crap. Oh, well, we're going to have a big jar this time. That's just all there is to it. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay. I need to add more of that. Okay. Let me get the stick. I need the stick. The stick. I will make a beautiful mess. Got to get the chunkies out. Okay. All right, you're just going to have to sit for a minute. I don't have time to deal with you. It's wackadoo, you know. What can I say? Okay, so all right, I need a paper towel. Where did I put them? Oh, I put them away where they belong. How did that happen? All right. All right, we're going to put that over there. This, I'm going to close the lid on it because I know I'm going to pick this up in a minute and I'm going to shake it. And if I don't put this lid on here, we are not going to have any kind of a beautiful mess. All right. So we managed to get these cut. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Yeah, those will work. That one. Oh, can't get 3 out of it. Probably could have if I'd moved that one over a little bit. 3. And 4. Okay. All right. Okay, and then remember we decided to use ground espresso for this. So let me get this on the dauber. And we're going to ink these up. Just get rid of that white edge for the moment. Okay. And this one. Okay. All right, so we're going to be putting these on here, I think. But I want to do, you know, I want to do something other than just putting them on there. So. Actually, when I tried to clip his nails, he told me no and went into the other room. So, you know, we're not talking today. He hasn't even said hello to me yet. All right, so So this was my day yesterday. I finished the live and Amy got dressed and I got dressed and we got ready to leave. And the reason we were leaving was because I had some things I had to take to Whole Foods to drop off for a return to Amazon. And we got in the car and we started to drive and I said, hey, do you want to go and maybe do a little scavenger? And she went, okay. And so we, you know, started off on this little scavenger. We went to a whole bunch of places, went to a couple of Dollar Trees where we this is how adult we are. We have a shopping basket at the Dollar Tree. You can't get anything in it because we have boxes of Count Dracula, Boo Berry, and Frankenberry cereal because they had the big family size boxes for 99 cents, for a dollar. And I have my grandkids coming over this weekend. So I was like, oh, extra cereal. Let's get that. And they also had Monster Mash cereal. So I haven't seen that since I was like 7 or 8 years old. So we grabbed a whole bunch. Oh my goodness. So we did that. We did a couple of thrift stores. We found some really cool stuff. And we stopped at the grocery store to pick up some lunch meat for the weekend. And we started to head home. And I went, son of a, and she went, what? And I went, what were we supposed to do today? She goes, do the return. I said, yeah, it's sitting at home on my desk. And there's the store we need to drop it off at. Yeah. So we never did get it done. Okay. Pull this down. Let's take a little look. Shall we? Oh, we shall. We shall. Okay. I have these beautiful golds. It's brown. And kind of a creamy color. Okay. We'll start with these, shall we? So we're going to be going out today again. Yeah. Because yeah. Because we, spaced it yesterday. All right, Bog of Eternal Stench. We're going to use some Bog of Eternal Stench today. I'm going to clean off the top of my Bog of Eternal Stench because it looks like it burped all over itself. All right. I could just do this with hot glue, I suppose. But I'm too lazy to heat up the hot glue gun. So. Quite so much. Oopsie. I got a little carried away there. It's okay. We'll clean it up. No big deal. Come on. Time to get out the big bottle. This stuff smells so bad. Smell bad. I'm just going to set that over there. All right. Let's get some glue on this. So we've created one little medallion ephemera looking piece. We'll do some more. Get this little vintage piece here out. We're gonna get rid of that pin though, because that thing is just rusted. And we'll give this a whole new pin, you know, a stainless steel one. Okay, El Blabo. Okay. And Blabo. Okay. So we got that one. And this one. We're going to do on this one. El Blobo. A blob of eternal stench. There we go. Okay. Squishing, 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 squishing. Squishy, squishy, squishy. Okay, so what did everybody do yesterday? We know what I did. I went around, drove around, you know, being wackadoodle. Hold on, it's going to be a little noisy for a second. I need to flatten that. Need a little bit of water. It's not flattening. There we go. That will flatten it out. Okay. Flat. And this one. She was the stars and the moon to me. And yet in the end, it was not meant to be. Aha, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okie dokie. And we forgot to put a little bit of bog of eternal stench on the top here. while we wait, come on, you can do it. It's getting there. It's thinking about it. It's almost there. Oh, I swear. Just because I wanted a little bit of glue. And now 20 gallons is going to burp out of that bottle. Okay. Side up. And on it goes. Lid. Ow! I just poked myself with the glue bottle. Okay, let me put the lid on this one. We shall hold this one down. Hello? Is anybody here? Okay. All right, so we made these 4 little, we're going to add some stuff. I might add some like tools or something to them. But I think that since we have these out and we have made 4 tags, let's add these to the tags. Shall we? Of course we shall. Let's get the tags out. And I think I'm going to go with a little bit of an industrial on this one. So I'm going to get out a tiny attacher. All right, so we got the tiny attacher. We have our tags. And let me see if I can find. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's the one. I'll just throw that on the ground. It's not like I wanted to use it or anything. Okay. All right. So I have this really cool punch that's a slot. So that's what I think we're going to do here. We are going to go in as far as we can, which I don't think is going to be far enough. Let's see. Because that's going to put it. I want to see if we can get this slot in here. If not, then, we'll do it with a regular punch. It's going to be slightly off. It's a little off center. I'm okay with it. We'll put some on this side, some on that side, and nobody will ever know the difference. See? This is crafting. This is, there's never anything. You can't do it wrong, right? It's almost center. So I'll live with that. $900 pokey tools over here. Here we go. All right, so let's cut a piece of this and a piece of that. Some of this and some of that. And okay, what did I do with it? It's a bad habit. I put things down and then they just like vanish. Oh, there it is. Work with me here. I don't want to. Obviously. Better. Okay. So put this one in. Trim that just like that, and then I'll come in here with the tiny attacher. All right, so that is that done. Next one, this one. Do this one. Wheel. You know, they took away one of my favorite thrift stores here. The place was like literally a gold mine. You could walk in and there would be like 15 paper pads, die cuts, ink pads, just everything under the sun. And they took that one store away. And I've yet to figure out where the lady who was donating there is now donating. I have no idea. Okay. Oh, cover's up. Oh, he's not happy about it, but he's up. And it's a light one, so it goes on this one. Ooh, he's crabbing at Crabberson today. That's okay. He'll feel better when he finds out I'm going to smoke some pork for dinner. Yep. At least I'm thinking about it. But I might go out to Laughlin today. That's a possibility. All right, and then the last one is in the dark color, and I don't know why, but they're different. The other ones all were the same, but this one's different. So, we're just going to work with it. This one has, a bug and a bird. Bug and a bird. They're both bees. All right, here we go. It's a bug and a bird. Just get this straight because it's not, it's all curved. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go out to Laughlin and Bullhead City, and then I might even go out to Oatman to see the mayor. Because I haven't been out there in a while. So I might go out and see the mayor. What is the deal here? Hold on. Mayor. Mayeor. Mayor. Oatman is a town on Route 66. And it's really nothing more than, a couple of buildings on the side of the road. But They have a hotel where Clark Gable stayed one time, and when him and Carol Lombard got married and they were trying to hide, they stayed in this little hotel on Route 66. And it happens to be in Oatman. So, the town has survived. And, all right, we're going to try this again because the first two staples did not go all the way through. So we're going to try this again. And that one went through. But it used to be a mining town, and they took donkeys out there. And the donkeys, the mining went away, but the donkeys didn't. So there's wild burros out there, and I love to go out there because the donkeys, they're like in the middle of the street. They just walk all over the place. And one of them is the mayor of Oatman. There's like 12 people that live in the town, and they voted the donkey to be the mayor. So the mayor of Oatman is a donkey. And you can go see him. And he will walk right up to your car and stick his head in the window. And it's like a one donkey greeting company. Yeah, it'll take 2 to 3 weeks to do it justice, but I travel on parts of it all the time. When we went on our road trip to Oklahoma, we did some parts of it. Okay, so we have some tags and these little medallions that kind of go with them. And I still want to punch backs for these. So let me do that right now. And I'm just going to do them the same size. I don't know that I'm going to put these on because these may go flat on a page. But just in case, I want to have them, set aside so that I can put them on there if I want to. So we shall put these in the box with all of these. And where's the job box? There it is. Okay. In there. Okay. Alrighty. So now that we're done with that, let me get this stuff put away real quick. At least get it out of the way. This over here. Oh, man. Craft a lunch. It's cool. I got it. That put away. Get this out of the way. That out of the way. And we're going to measure this. Okay, so we need the big one. Yes. Yeah, like we'll do a paper clip or something with them. Okay, so this is, give or take, about 12 and a quarter by, so I'm going to do this 14 by 10. And I have some fabric that I think will work. So we are going to cut this. Let me fold this in half because it's so much easier to do this one, I can see the line on both sides. Okay. We want this at 14. Let me get out my fabric scissors. And that's pretty close. Okay. Put the rest of that away. Make some more book cloth out of it later. And so now we have 14 and we need it to be 10. 14 by 10? Yes. Okay. I'm going to go 14 by 10 and a half. Just, craft a lunch. Having a craft a lunch. Having a craft a lunch. All right. Let's bring the book in. Make sure that we got this so it fits. Beautifimous. Yes. Yes. I like it. Okay. Let's book cloth this puppy. Hey, Artie Dar. You over Christmas, babe? I've been over Christmas since Halloween. All right. Let's make some book cloth. Okay. Okay, this has got to go. This plastic stuff drives me crazy. Okay. All right, that's good. Good enough. All right, so I'm going to cut this here. Cut about a quarter of an inch off over here. Okay. Let's turn this puppy over and see what we got. All right, fabulous. Let's do this. All right. You know what helps? It helps if you turn on your iron, you twit. Okay. All right. Press the fabric first. Yes. Okay. Okay. Add heat bond. This is as domestic as I want to get. Okay. Let's see if we're good here. All right, we got that part. And tissue paper. Shiny side down. All right, be right back. Okay. Hey now. Iron tissue paper first, so you don't get weird wrinkles in fabric. Okay. You. Ready flat? Okay, here we go. And bada bing, bada boom. Oh, we got book cloth. Okay. Okay. Let's get this paper off of here. It's annoying me. Yeah. I love to cook. I love to eat. I don't want to clean up after it. I want to eat, and then I just want to lay on the couch and go, I ate too much. That is my idea of a perfect holiday. Okay. All right, so now we have that. Let's get rid of this. Here. Bring in the book. Now, this is the important part. I want to make sure we can't see anything through there. And we cannot. Okay. Although for some reason this is not laying down. Hold on, let me press that real quick. It's being a pain. There we go. Okay. All right, so looking good. All right, we're going to shake. Oh, at least have yourself to do a few times. Hey, Mary. Okay, now get rid of the fabric scissors. Missed the pocket. There we go. It goes in there. All right. All right, now I have to get out my yucky brush. Ooh. Now I'm going to have to make another piece because I got to make the piece for the inside, but you know, for now we're good. So I'm going to open this. And we're just going to paint it on here. And I'm going to make sure that I get, in the creases here. Whoa. See, I got a lump. Eek. Stay. Sit, boo-boo. Okay. All right. So, all right. Here we go, wackadoos. We're going to flip this puppy over. No. Put it in the center. All righty. Okay, let's get all right. All righty. Trim these. Trim these. Hey, G. Oh, that was Ozzy. All right. So now we're going to put the sides down. One. And the other one over here. Okay. Now we're going to do the long side. A little bit more. Get in here. Get this tucked in nicely. All right. Then this side, I think I'm going to take just a little trim off the edge here. And that's just to straighten this out because it's a mess. See, that makes us happier. Why do I smell popcorn? I smell popcorn. My grandkids aren't even here and I smell popcorn. That is like their go-to thing. Must make sure there's loads of popcorn in house. Grandkids are coming for weekend. Okay. This is a polymer clay tool, by the way, but it works really good at this. Okay. And then put a little Fabri-Tac under the corners here. Because I don't like to use my bookbinding glue under the corners if I can avoid it. Because, you know, it's not very pretty. And this part's going to be sort of seen. Like, I don't care up here, but, you know, this little part right here in the corner, this will be seen. So, I'd rather have that on there. All right. So, that is that. We're going to get the lid back on there. And I'm going to run over to the sink real quick and wash this brush. Otherwise, it will be destroyed. Destroyed. Okay. Alrighty. That put away. Trash. That put away. Alright, so this is going to have to dry. And we like to dry it standing up. So a couple of clips. And that's going to dry. All right. So I still have to make the fabric piece for the inside. No, we're not going to be using this anymore today. I'm going to put this away so it doesn't get dry. Okay. Oh, okay. Get that put away. All righty then. So I have, oh my God, I have so many like projects sitting on the table behind me. Well, now they're not on the table actually. I did a craft lunch. They're on the floor. But I have a whole bunch of projects that are on the floor that I'm going to be doing, you know, that I got videos to film and all that other stuff. So we have to wait for this to dry, guys. So we're kind of we're at a standstill for a moment until it dries. But I am going to put this stuff in a pile. There we go. Okay. I don't know. It's a weird thing, okay? Because like before I go live, It's the whole area around me is nice and clean. And then the minute I go live, it's like, everything's everywhere. And I suppose because I just kind of bring stuff down to use. And then I go, well, I'm just going to stick this over here for now. And then when I'm done, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? Why is that stuff stacked up like that? Look, if you could just go in the package, that would be most helpful. Oh, okay, that would be a problem. Let's just put it there. And I stack everything on the board that I used to iron, which I have to leave the iron up because we're going to do I'm going to do the inside for this, which I will do that off camera. I'm just going to use a piece of like gray or black on the inside of it. And then we'll do, some rickrack around it. Maybe, you know what we might use on this? Instead of rickrack. Maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. So we're going to use some of this. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to do the inside of this once this is completely dry. I can still feel it's wet. But once it's completely dry and I get the inside, then I'll do the around, and we will pick papers to do signatures. And I'm thinking we could do 2 small ones or 1 really giant one in here, because this is only a 1-inch binding on this book. And, we are in that position where we don't have a whole lot of choice here on the papers. So let me get these in here and this over here. Lid. This away. Let the dogs in.
I was going to go out with them.
All right, let's pull these over. And because these are, thin laminate, I think I'm going to go ahead and punch regular holes in those. And I'm not entirely sure, where I'm going to use these yet. But these, we're going to back. So let's get rid of this. And I'm going to back them in that. So we can get the rest of this put away for the moment. All right. So, two, three, four. Screw it. I'll use them all. All right. So I'm going to get these glued down, and then we're going to mat them. And, we'll ink the crap out of everything. So let's measure these. We'll start with that. So these are from edge to edge. Come on, get your eyeballs working. 3.5. 3.5. Okay. So I'm going to cut these because we need to trim those. Three and 3/4. 3 3/4. And 3 3/4. Cool. ATCs. All right. Two, 4, 6, 8. We need 12. ATCs. That works for me. Okay. Because we'll trim these up after we get all of this stuff glued down. And I really should have just glued the whole page down, before I cut them apart, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I cut these slightly larger than the card itself. So we'll put these down and then we can, we'll have plenty of room to trim, and then we'll do mats on the back. So I'll get all these down. Yeah, because I wasn't thinking. I just wasn't thinking. Maybe we only needed 9. Yeah, we only needed 9. Why did I cut 12? I don't know. Okay. It's okay. We'll use those for pockets later. Okay. Nobody wants to sit here and watch me glue these on. So I'm going to glue these on. I'm going to trim them down and ink the edges. Tomorrow, we're going to be picking paper to go into the Alchemy journal. And we're going to be deciding a couple of things. We're going to do this one a little different than we've done some of the other ones in our paper selection. Because of the kind of the theme of this, I want to go a little different. So we are going to go a little bit different. I'm going to do some special paper for this, and it's going to be a little different, a little bit different than our norm. Okay, so we're going to get that done. What else? So tomorrow, yeah, we're going to pick paper. We're going to get paper in here. We're going to stitch it in. We'll have these finished, and then, we can move along and get this thing done. This one is taking longer, isn't it? Is this taking? It's taking longer. Okay. But we're going to get this all taken care of, and we'll start building some pockets and things. And we still have to pick out some washi tape. We haven't picked out any washi tape that goes with this yet. So we're going to pick out some washi tape. Hey, there's a roll right there. That's an escapee. I'll get it back in the box. So we'll get some washi tape and some other things together so we can get this one to, start it. And we'll decide if we're going to ink pages and what we're going to do and if we're going to round corners and all that stuff. But I expect this one's going to take a little bit longer than we normally do. So, and, I'm not really doing a lot of stuff off camera. So. So, yeah, we're going to get some stuff done. I'm going to get the paper or the inside of this one ready. And tomorrow we can get together and do the rest of it. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it today, guys. I apologize. I think it's because I screwed up yesterday. I'm kind of all out of whack. What the heck? Hold on. All my blocks have gone that crazy in here. Oh, you're the culprit. That makes so much sense. And none of my blocks wanted to behave themselves in the block drawer. That's why these guys don't belong in there. They belong over here. Grandkids, what can I say? They like to move my sheet around. Leave it in there. Okay, everybody's in. Aw, Maui. It's okay. You can watch the replay, babe. All right, so let's talk about last Saturday we released the first part of the Little Golden Book free class, and then I did the live after, and everybody seemed to follow along pretty well. I had 1-2 people that came in, that messaged me afterwards and said, hold on, I'm lost. And I went, okay, not a problem. And we talked about it and we got them back on track. So part 2 will be out Saturday. And then Saturday at about 4 or 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I will be going live again to answer any questions that anyone has, help you make sure that you got everything in order, all the good stuff. It won't be long. It'll only be like a half an hour, 45 minutes, depending upon, what kind of issues we need. I will do that in StreamYard. And that way, if you have any questions or you want to show me something, you could just come on and ask, because I know sometimes texting things, and writing things in the chat doesn't help. It's like you really can't get your point across. So, I will set it up in StreamYard so that you can come into the StreamYard and you don't have to turn your camera on if you don't want to, but if you want to show me what you're working and where your problem is, and you could, you don't have to show your face, but you can show me what you're working on, and we'll work through it. And remember, guys, I did have a couple of snarky comments, but here's the deal. This is not the way that everybody does a Little Golden Book. But this is the way that I'm doing a Little Golden Book. And the reason that I'm doing it this way is because I'm using the Little Golden Book to teach some other techniques for people that have never done a journal. So if you have experience making a journal, this may not be the way that you do it. But there are people in that room that, the people that are watching it and following that have never made a journal before. So I get it if it's not the way that you do it. And I apologize that it's not the way you do it, but I'm doing it in a very basic way. And so it does seem like it's a little slow and it does seem like it's a little juvenile, but, it's Little Golden Book 101. Okay. Bare Beginners 101. But, even if you've done one before, play along, have some fun, that'll be out on Saturday. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. I think that's the only thing I got weird going on. All right, so I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, 1 across the country, and the rest of the world can figure it out for themselves because I don't math like that. Let's see what else. I drop videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. I go live starting in January of 2022, and I'm only saying that because could be a playback. I go live in January of 2022. Starting on my free little golden book, Build a Book with Me class. And after that one, we're going to be moving into this type of journal where we upscale another type of book. And then after that, we're going to go into the Let's Build One all the way from the scrap up. And we'll be doing that journal as well. And then after that, there'll be other projects that we'll be doing throughout the year for the rest of the year. I'm also running a 12 of 22 junk journal, well, not junk journal, 12 of 22 journal challenge, where once a month, on the first of every month, I will give you a topic or theme or a style of journal to make. And I keep saying junk because this month's is junk journal. And you have until the 3rd of the following month to turn that in. For every journal that I get photographs of that gets published on, on my Facebook page or, emailed to me personally, there will be an entry. And I'm going to award a participation award. At the end, there'll be no voting or anything like that. We're just going to, I don't care. I made one in the junk journal category. I made it out of a file folder and some old newspaper. So, there you go. And so this doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be wonderful. It doesn't have to be the best thing you've ever done. As a matter of fact, I put parameters on it so that it doesn't get like that. Cannot be smaller than 4 inches by 6 inches, no bigger than 6 by 9 inches. It should have at least 3 signature pages. That's one piece of paper folded in half. That's a signature. At least 3 signature pages and no more than 7 signature pages. That's so that, we don't have somebody going way over the top with this thing. You can decorate it inside if you want or not. But the idea is just, stick to the theme. So this one was junk journal. So mine was junk. This is my this is my January junk journal. It's an old green file folder, and there's some packaging, and I used an envelope, a window envelope to make a pocket, and that's some more of the envelope, and this is some foam, and then I got this little piece of paper here, and this thing here, and there's the rest of the file folder. I just tore that up and threw it in there with a piece of writing paper, and this is a junk journal. This is, it's just garbage and trash and stuff that you would normally throw away. Look, there's a playing card, and and that's all it is. That's just an extra piece. Amy said I couldn't make any more tornadoes in Wichita. So, it's just a quick little thing. At the end of the year, you'll have 12 signatures. Oh my God. But, if you want to submit it to me, you can do so at either bmascraftycorner@gmail.com or my Facebook group, which is Bemis Crafty Corner group. Both links for which are in the bottom in the Show Me More information section. Just, and you don't have to play every month. If there's a topic that you're like, no, then don't play. Skip that month. You don't have to do all 12 months. And, you can do 6 or so, but here's the deal. If you start in June, you can't go back and do January, February, March, April, May, because you have to turn it in by the 3rd of the month, or I don't give you credit for it. I mean, you can do it, but I'm not going to give you credit for it towards the prize at the end. So if I have 5 people to do it every month, that's 60 journals, guys. So if I can get, 60 journals, I've got a nice prize sitting here that I'm waiting to give away for participation. And it's not going to be just one. It's going to be 2 or 3 prizes, because that's the way I am. I can't just give to one. All right. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. And I know there's a few in here. First off, hello to my friend. I know you're here. All right. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, I apologize for you having to wait 5 minutes. But it keeps the bots out of the room. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 11, 12, 1 across the country. I drop videos on Mondays and Wednesdays and do a live on Saturday after my video class drops. Until I see you again, stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.